Okay, here we go. Thank you everyone for coming and joining this live stream. It's my first time, so we'll see how it goes. Okay, so you'll see on my screen here the logo.js web page. And if you go to the command center, you can see the two pictures that I am going to draw. And then I have some example code here that if you want an example, you can see it there. So last night I did one for an oval, which is right here. You can see that. And then I did a function that can draw an oval. All right, so I'm going to try to draw the cat first, and we'll see how that goes. And if you have questions, you open up the command center and type it here and say, hey, I need help, and then I'll respond there, and that will get captured in the video that we'll upload later. There we go. All right, so I'm just going to talk while I code. So the first thing I like to do is I like to clear the screen. And in the center there, we see there's the turtle. And I want to draw these two parts, the two kind of side parts of the circle. So what I'm going to do is I'll just draw a circle, and we'll see what size it needs to be. So do an arc, 360 is the degrees, and then maybe I'll do like 100. If I run it, I get that. Okay. So I think that I want a little bit bigger. So maybe I'll do like 150. Okay, yeah, so that looks good. So now that I have the circle, I want just probably, that's like what? So 90 degrees would be about this much. So I want more than 90 degrees, but less than 180. So I'm just going to guess and do, let's see. So let's try less than 180, more than 90. Let's try 120. If I do that, I get that. Okay. So now if I change my heading with set h to -45, and then I run. Okay. So actually that's wrong. I actually want 45. Okay. I look at that and compare it to the cat. So I actually want to start at, I'm going to guess that's like 15 degrees. So let me change this to 15 degrees, and I'll run it again. And how does that look? So that's kind of close, but not quite. So let's just adjust this. Maybe it would be 20. And I'll run it again. Maybe 25. Okay, yeah, so that's closer. So that's the first one. And then I want to do pen up so that doesn't draw anything. And then I want to turn right. I'm going to guess 90 degrees. And then I'll do another arc. And do 20 and 150. Let's try that. Okay. So that isn't quite what I want. So let me do this. Come up and down. Back. Okay. So actually, so we need to do maybe 180, 200. Okay, 200, and down, arc 120 and 150. Okay, so that means I need to change the right to be less. So I'm just gonna randomly guess 160 here. Okay, so that's too little. 180. Alright, that's closer. So 185. Yep, 190. Okay, so that looks pretty close to what I want. Does anyone have any questions before I keep going? Okay, I don't see any questions, so I'm going to keep going then. Alright, so I'm going to actually copy this. And then I'm going to come here. I'm going to open up a text editor. Let's see. I want text. New one. I'm just going to paste this there for now, so I have it. Alright, so I have the sides of the head. And now, maybe I'll try drawing the ears. So, okay. So the turtle is currently pointing down at 190. So if I do set heading to 0, that should put me pointing straight up. Okay. And now I want to move to this spot so I can draw the first ear. Okay, so I'm going to turn left, and maybe that's 20 degrees. Okay. Let's try that. That looks kind of close. Okay, so we pen up, and then we'll go forward 150 because that's the radius. Okay, so it looks like that ends there. So we need to change the left to be a little bit more. So maybe like 25. Yep, that's better. Okay. So at this point now we've got the two sides of the head. And I need to turn the turtle to be going up. So I want to turn right. I'm going to guess that's like 60 degrees because it's not 90. So I'm going right, 60. That looks roughly correct. So let's just go forward and draw the ear, see what happens. And I'm going to guess that it's like 75. We could do and down and under. Okay, so that's probably not enough of an angle, so I need to do more angle. Let's try 170. That looks closer to my drawing, but let's see, try 75. Okay, I think that's close enough. And now we need to draw the line down from the ear, so this part, that line right there. And let's see, so if we turn 90, it would be there. So it needs to be more than 90. So maybe like 200 or so. Right, 200. And then forward maybe 20. Nope. Okay. So that's incorrect. Right, so let's delete that. And then run this again. Okay. Return right 100. Okay, so that's not quite pointing down. I want more than that. So let's do that. Okay, that's a little bit better. All right. That's close enough. So now, forward, let's try 20. But 20 is not enough. Okay. So maybe double that or 3 times that. Let's try 50. Okay, so that looks good. Right, let me copy that. I'll just put it there for now. Okay, go back to here. Okay. So maybe now what I'll do is I will do pen up, and then I'll go home. And then I'll go forward. Actually, I'll do an arc. And maybe just do 10 degrees. And do that. And come down. Okay. You got any questions so far of what I'm doing? If you do, you can type into either the Twitch chat or the Command Center chat. Alright. So actually, I think I'm going to move that ear back a little bit later on. But for now, I think it's okay. Actually, I'm going to make this maybe 15. Alright, so now we need to move the turtle from the home up to here so I can draw the next ear. So that means again we do pen up, and I want to set the heading to 15 because we started from here from 0 to 15 degrees. And then let me go forward 50 because that's the diameter. And so my drawing of the ear kind of at a different angle. So I want to turn the turtle a little bit. So I turn right, maybe like 20 degrees. Okay, so that looks pretty good. Let me just copy this. And so the logo Language. It was created at MIT for teaching kids how to program. And it's been around since I think the 70s or 80s. It was pretty popular, I think, in the 80s, but since then other languages have become more popular. But it's still a pretty cool language, I think. All right, so back to this. Let's see. So I need to make the next year, so maybe I'll go forward again. 75, because that's what I had for the other year. Maybe I'll do a little longer and do this. Okay. So I need to do pen down. Forgot to do that. Okay, so 80 is definitely too long. Let's try 60. Nope, that's too long. Try 50. Actually, the angle needs to be a bit more. Let's try 25 instead. Good question. How do you keep track of the turtle's location? So you see on my screen here, the turtle is in green. And if you, so let me just save this real quick. I'll just put this over here. So for example, if I clear and I just go forward, let's say 200, you'll see that it goes from your current position. So you clear this, forward 200. Yep, wait a minute. Clear screen, forward 200. Right, so if you see that, and then you can, so there's two ways to change which way the turtle is pointing. You can either set the heading, and that's just basically a 360 starting with 0 at the top, and it goes around. For example, if I do 90, you'll see it turns right 90 degrees. And so that's absolute. Anywhere you're on the screen here, you can set your direction using set heading. But if you want to turn relative, like I want to turn 90 degrees from where I'm at currently, you would do right 90, or you can do left. For example, here I'm turning right 90, then left 45, which means I should be 45 degrees in this direction. And there you have it. It's pointing 45 degrees. And so what I did last night to experiment was, like when I did this experiment to do this oval function, I just kept the pen down always without all these pen ups. So pen up means don't draw and just move the turtle. Pen down means actually draw. So this is why you'll see, like if I come in here and I do pen up and run, that line is gone. Does that answer your question? Right, so back to the cat drawing. Here you go. Alright, here we go. Back to the cat. So I think that ear needs to be angled a little bit more. So let me try like this. Actually, let's try 35. Oh yeah, that looks better. That looks closer to my drawing, I think. My drawing's like that, and I've got this. Okay. Now you've got a line down, so this part. I'm going to turn right again. And I'm going to guess like 75 degrees, maybe? Okay, so no, it's pointing there. I want it to point there. So I need to add probably 30 to that. So like maybe 115. Let's see how that goes. A little bit more. Yeah, it looks about right. Okay. And then forward, let's try 55. Hey, that looks about right. All right, and if ever you need to see the references, you can click on that, and this has all the references to the commands. And we want to hide the turtle, so let me see. Where's hide turtle? Hide turtle should be somewhere here. Where is it? Let's see. Radians, arctangents, or root. Bounce forward. Home. Set position. Where's hide turtle? Oh, here it is. Hide turtles. Okay, that's what it is. Hide turtle, one word. H. Now, if I run that, okay, that looks close enough, I think. All right, let's save this here, so I don't lose it. Okay, so I got the sides of the cat head, the ears, and now I need to go home again. Pen up. Okay. All right. So now I want to draw one of the eyes, or actually both of these. And it looks like my drawing, it's close to the center, but over to the right a little bit. So that means I need to turn right 90 degrees and go forward like maybe 15. And then I want to do an arc that's a full circle, and maybe just 10, and then fill. What do I get? 8. All right, so I've got the sides, the ears, and the circle for the first eye. That doesn't look quite right. I need to move it to the right a bit more, so let's do this. That's too much. Okay. All right. And then we do pen up and go forward. And I'm going to guess we go, let's say, 50. That looks about right. Okay. And 60, 10. And fill. Okay, so the eyes are too close together. They need to be further apart, a little bit more. So let's try 60. Yes, so there's a question, can you fill the region with the color? And the answer is yes. And you can set the color here in this reference. There is, where is it? There's like set color. Where is the set color? High total, set label. There it is. Set pen color is there, and then you give it the appropriate RGB values. So for example, let's do this. Let's make the eye black. So if we do that, and we go set pen color, we go 0, 0, 0, 0. Hey, there we go. Now we've got black eyes. Right, so let me save this before I continue. Okay. Okay. Now I need to draw either the nose or the whiskers. So I think what I'll do is, since I need it to be between the two eyes, I won't go home. I'll just try to, I'll do half the distance and then go down. So if I do 10 up, and I turn left 180, and I go forward 30, because I went 60 before, and that should put the total right there. And it does. Okay. And now if I turn left again, 90, and then I go down, and then I guess about 40 should be correct, I think. Yep. Okay, so now I'm down here. I want to draw a little tiny arc for the nose. Okay. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to set the heading to 0 again, so I'm facing up. And then I want to draw an arc for the nose. So 10 down, arc, and maybe 15 degrees, and maybe 30 for the radius. No. Okay, so the radius is too much. Let's do 10. So the arc needs to be a little bit more. Maybe heading is, let's see, I'm going to do this. It's going to be 60 degrees. And heading should be between the 30. And maybe 20, and maybe 70. And let's have the total so we can see it better. Okay. I think it needs to be further down. And okay, so let's do this. I'll go down 50 instead, and then we'll increase the this to like 15, so we can get a curve that's a little bit better. Oops, okay, wrong way. 30. Alright. So actually, my drawing had to go from here and go down. So maybe then the heading should be that. And the arc should be and 75. Okay, so that's a little better. Let's do this. Change the heading to 320. Oh, 3.5. Okay, so that looks good. And then let's set the heading to 0 again so we can go up. And then if we go forward, we're going to guess 20 because that's our radius. Okay. So now I can do 10 up and then go home. All right, any questions from anyone? Anyone think it looks close to the drawing? All right, I mean, it's kind of funny. So the question is, can you create custom colors? You can use the RGB values to create custom colors. So for example, if you know what the RGB value is, I can come in here and change this to like, this is similar to the web colors. You can do like, so it's red, blue, green. So if I want blue, I can do FF. Oop, no, not FF. What is it? It's 99. And you get that. You get a green color. So, that. Clear that. Run it again. Oh, we need to change the color back to black at the top. There we go. Okay. Set pen color 0, 0, 0, 0, and then you run it. There we go. Okay. Okay. Actually, I think I'm going to move this nose a little bit closer to the eyes. So that means I'm going to change that to 25 and change this to 25. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, so when I'm home, I want to go down here and draw your whiskers. I need to turn right 180 degrees, and then I want to go forward, maybe like 50. But it's too far. I think I want it to be like there is where I start. So 30, 20. Let's try that. So I actually want to go over a bit before I go down. So it's right there. Okay. So that means if you home, and I turn right 90 degrees and forward maybe like 20, and then turn right again 90 degrees. There we go. Okay. So that's there, but I probably want to be a little further down. So I'm going to just come here, change this to 35 maybe. So the center of the turtle is right there. A little bit. Okay. Right, that looks better. And then I want to turn right again. And I want it to point in that direction. So that's 90. So let's try like 100. 115. Identical, not quite. Thanks for the comment. Identical if you're Van Gogh or Picasso. All right, so I think that's roughly where I want the whisker to start. So let's try that. Forward, and let's just be silly and do like 90 really long whiskers. Oh, forgot to do pen down. Okay, that's a really long whisker, so not quite that long. Let's do half that. Let's do like 45. There you go. All right. Okay. And let's do pen up. And let's go back. So I think back is just back. It's forward of. Okay. And what is that? Back is back. Okay. I want to go back 45. Back 45. Which should put me back there. And then I want to set heading to 180, then up, and then go forward 5 maybe, move down, maybe 10. Alright, so the next whisker is basically horizontal. So that means I want to turn right 90 degrees and then go forward like maybe shorter, so 35. And down. Okay. So and up, back 35. Set heading to 180 again. Okay. And then go forward 10 again for the third whisker. And then this next one, it's going to be less than 90. So if I turn right, and then probably like 75. Yeah, that seems good enough. And then come down, and let's do 43. Come down, forward 43. Okay, so that's close. Well, I wouldn't see how similar it looks, but okay, thanks. Pen up, home, okay. Now, I want to move the turtle over and then down to here. Alright, so what did I do before? I went home, I turned right, and then I went back. Okay, so I did a similar thing. I turned right, 90, and I turned forward, right forward 20. So maybe 3 times that, so 60. Okay, so 60 is not enough. You need to be a little bit more. Maybe add another 20. No, maybe 100. Yeah, that's better. And then turn right, 90, and then forward. The last time I went home, right, forward 20, and then down 30. So in my drawing, I have it starting a little bit lower. So instead of 30, maybe I'll do like 32. We should put the turtle right about there. Okay, that looks close enough. I'll go with that. Alright, so the first whisker, I want to turn left 90 degrees and then plus some. So that means it's left, I'll just do 100 and see how that looks. Okay, that's close enough. Pen down, forward, I think I had 45. So it's between 30 and 45. So let's try 42. Okay, so maybe a little bit higher for the angle. Let's try again 10. Yeah, no, it's close enough. Back, 42, turn up. So heading to 180, so it's facing down. And then we're going to go forward. How did we go forward last time? We went forward 10. Okay. So that means now the turtle will end up right about there. Yes. Okay. And then we want to do left, 90, come down, forward, and I have a really short whisker there, so maybe just do like 28. Okay, and then back, 28, come up, and then right 90, forward 10. Should bring the turtle from there down to there for the final whisker. Is that correct? Yes. Okay. So now, so this one is less than 90. And then turn left. So left, maybe like 80. Let's see if that's roughly correct. Let's give that a try. Maybe forward, and we'll just give it a long whisker. Since that a long whisker in the drawing. And do 10 down. Okay, so 80 degrees is too much. Let's do 73. Okay, all right, so we are 47 minutes into the live stream. Does anyone want to paste in their example here, and I can try running it? Okay. Any questions, anyone, before I continue? Okay, all right. So let's see. If we compare it to the drawing, the bottom actually goes a bit more down. All right, so let's fix that. So 10 up, home, and originally we had arc of 150. What was it? Arc of 120. Okay. All right, so how do we fix this? We can fix it by drawing, so if I set the heading to like maybe 135, and then I can draw an arc. That's maybe 45 and 150. What do we get? Oh, that's too much. So let's try 25. Yeah, that's better. And now, if I set the heading to maybe 225. Actually, not. So 180 is here. We want to have it go down to maybe there. It's only 200. And then the arc. And 25 and 50. Let go. It's a heading. Okay. All right, that's better. All Alright, so let's save that over to the text document. Now the question is, we have to draw the neck. Okay. So we're already home. We need to go to here. Actually, have it be a curve. Okay, so this is a little tricky. This is a curve. So I need to figure out where over here I need to draw a curve that looks kind of like that. Alright, so if I think the curve needs to be here, that means I probably need to be over here somewhere. So let me try that. Okay. So set heading to 90, and I'll just go forward like to 80. Okay. That might be enough. Maybe do 300. Alright. So now, if I draw a circle, it's really big, starting from here over. I can do set heading. And so 180 is here. 25 is there. So I'm just gonna hit yes. 215. No, it's not enough. 230. Okay. 230 is there. So maybe if I go back to 215, then I can do an arc that's 25 degrees and like maybe 300. Oh, okay. All right, so that's kind of funny. Okay. All right. So that's not too bad. The radius needs to be less, so let's try 280. Okay, so that's good. And the arc needs to be less than that, so maybe half, so 22. Oh, okay, that's close. 24. 25. Okay, so my drawing, I have it more down. So maybe what I do is I do this. Move it out a little bit more. And then you can bump up this a little bit more. And then change this to that. Hey, okay, that's a little better. Okay, so now the arc needs to be shorter. So let's try 22. Yep, 23. Okay. So I can make it that. And so let's try that. And yes, change the arc and heading. Ah, okay. That's better. 16. 15. 14. Okay. So now we need to do the last part of the neck, which means we need to do pen up. Means that the heading to, let's see, so we have 180 plus 90. To 70. And we need to go forward probably like 500 to get to there. Nope, more than that. Okay. Let's try 600. 610. Nope, more than that. Let's try 80. There it goes. Okay. And now we need to have the turtle face down towards there. It's less than 180 and more than 90. So set heading. Actually, no, we want to get to here. Sorry. That looks roughly correct. Arc 14, 320. Let's give that a shot. Hey, that's not too bad. That's pretty close. That's lucky. Okay. Let's see. So we need to move him further out to the left. So maybe if I do 60 here. Nope. Okay. I'll move this way. And to the left more. And then change this maybe to 30. Maybe 40. Okay, my heading should be that probably. Or 14. All right, I think that's it. It's not exact, but it's close enough. And we're at the hour now. Questions, anyone, before I stop the stream? All right, so go ahead and finish your drawings and then write a journal entry. And then send me a link and I'll look at your results. And I will update my documentation page with the code. Let's see. Let me just try to do that. Let me hide the turtle. And for, all right, that looks close enough. Any questions, anyone, before we end the live stream? You do post a comment. If not, say no. All right. So question is, how do we submit the work? So go ahead and create a web page. What you do is, if you go to your workspace, you can create a project. So you click on this button, and then you will select the logo challenge. So for example, you'll come down here and you'll select logo, and then give it a name. So just call it like drawing with logo. And then once you open it, you click open, and it will bring up a web page. There we go. Open. Come on. It's behaving weird. Okay, one more time. The dev site. Okay, so once it opens, you can come in here. So for example, for the cat, I'm going to come in here. Code for the first drawing. Here we go. And then I'm going to paste that in there. Click save. And then it'll show up here. But then I'll clean this up and put line breaks in it so it's easy to read. But so that will have all the instructions. So everyone should go ahead and create a project by clicking on that, give it a name, and then create a web page. And you can look at my example for reference. And one thing you can do is, for example, you can always do this. Right-click in Command Center and do View Page Source if you want to see the actual source code. Or if you want the... And if you want, I can also send you guys the example, and that way you have a reference. Yeah. So you notice that it was, yeah, so that's a bug with Chrome. So the comment was, it was doing that for me earlier where the editor would not open correctly. So that's a bug that we know of. It's in Chrome. The cache is causing it to do weird things, and we're trying to find a fix for it. Hopefully by next week, we will have a fix for it. Any other questions? Okay. Well, thank you, everyone. I'm going to end the stream now.